What up? It's your boy LQ, Mr. Real Deal Fantasy HQ, and welcome to NFT Drafters, man. We are here, the future of fantasy sports. Make sure you guys jump into some of these free tournaments weekly. It is free. Cannot stress that enough. And make sure you guys check out the website, link in the bio, sign up and become an NFT drafter, man. I definitely feel as though this is the future of fantasy sports. So jump on the wave right now. So again, make sure you like and subscribe this video. I got some value picks this week that should be on your radar. So let's get right into it. First up, I'm going to start with Darnell Mooney. I like his matchup this week against the Bucks. I feel as though he's a value play this week. A lot of people are feeling a lot of pressure on Fields and Mooney and Allen Robinson, but I think this is the matchup where we can get some fantasy points out of them, get some points on the board. That's what really matters. So Darnell Mooney this week against the Bucks, their secondary has been hurt since day one. They just lost Richard Sherman to a hamstring, so they signed him and then put him on IR, and then boom, he's hurt again. So I feel as though, this is a great matchup based on the Bucks are giving up a ton of fantasy points, a ton of yards through the air against wide receivers. So I definitely feel as though this is the matchup where Darnell Mooney gets a bounce back. He actually ended up finding the end zone last week, which is great. That just adds more momentum to coming to this week with confidence. So that helps Fields. That helps Mooney as well. So Mooney is definitely a value play this week. Definitely on your radar. Next up, I got Chuba Herbert, however you say his name. I don't know. Chuba Herbert. You know who I'm talking about. The Carolina Panthers running back one right now. I feel as though this is a great matchup against the Giants. Giants are giving up the second most rushing yards in the league after 6 weeks. This is such a great matchup for him. Value play here. So I definitely feel as though needs to be in your lineup based on the Giants defense has been getting their head stomped in for the last couple of weeks. Daniel Jones has been dealing with, a lot of his offensive weapons dealing with injuries as well. So this could be a chance where Carolina just runs the scoreboard up and then they try to just run the clock out by Herbert, just basically running the ball, getting those yards, getting that opportunity in the end zone as well early in the game. So he is definitely going to be in fantasy lineups. He's definitely going to be a smash play this week, aka value play this week. Next up, we got Deebo Samuel going against the Colts. I love this matchup. I feel as though the Colts are going to have to block down Deebo, and they're not going to be able to. Deebo's been killing it for the last couple of weeks. I feel as though this bye week is what they needed, fresh legs. He's been healthy so far, so he's a value play this week. Colts are actually giving up the most touchdowns to wide receivers this year, and I feel as though Deebo can find his way to fall into the end zone. I definitely feel Trey Lance is going to be a guy of the future, so that chemistry is definitely important for him and Deebo to get together and basically score some touchdowns. Bring home the gold season this year. Deebo, I love him this week, being that he can get it done through the air. He has that home run ability at any spot of the field. And, of course, he's the number one wide receiver, so therefore the volume is there as well. Kittle on IR, so those targets need to be earned by guys that are looking to step up. But Deebo remains the guy, stamp, valid, full send. So next up, I got J.D. McKissic as a great value play this week. I feel as though Antonio Gibson's shin injury may be more serious than expected, so J.D. is definitely a value play here. He's the running back number 2 for Washington. They had the Packers this week. It's a softball defense to stop the run, but more likely J.D. McKissic is going to get it done through the air. 10 targets last week, putting up big fantasy points. I definitely love this matchup against the Packers. He's definitely one of those guys that need to be on your radar this week. J.D. McKissic is one of those guys that can get the job done in the goal line as well. We've seen him trying to vulture a lot of those touchdown opportunities from Gibson, but again, he is like a PPR gem. He gets the targets, he gets the catches, and that definitely brings points to the board. So he's definitely a guy you want this week against a softball Packers defense. So go get him right now. So this wraps up another great episode of NFT Drafters Value/Smash Picks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Leave a comment below on what you guys think. And also hit that link in the bio and check out the website. NFT Drafters is the future of fantasy sports. Make sure you hit that like button. And I'll see you guys next week for another great episode. Peace.